playing MLB well,
of a time not so long ago
19
when
the show.
everything seemed possible.
I hope you like this intro in this video. Okay, guys, enjoy it. And please subscribe and hit the like button down below and subscribe
can still raise goosebumps
and if you want to see all my other videos, hit that notification button up there.
Emotions, yes, the powerful.
So
and the
enjoy this video, guys, and see how you like it. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up. If you don't worry about it.
The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Wow, that's amazing, guys. I love the graphics. I love the graphics in this, though. So cool. How is that not found, dude?
Hey baseball fans, I'm Heidi Warren. Welcome to the show.
Okay, let's try, this is gonna be really cool. You know what, let's try this, guys. Why is that not letting me do that? Okay. Paw socks. Alright, cool. That's cool. That seems cool, right? Let's try it out. Wait. Let's try this park out, guys. Oh, let's do Jordan Zimmerman, guys, alright? Okay. That should be good, right, guys? Come on, man. Alright, let's do this, guys.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Detroit Tigers and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Ulysse Chacín, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Ulysse Chacín used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour.
Whoa,
His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysse Chacín, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use the swinging breaking ball.
First pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the box.
All right, here we go, guys.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, Detroit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chacín has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, high in the air and deep to straightaway left.
Oh!
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Nice.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Oh, yeah.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Wait.
So digging in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go, guys.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Wow.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Niko Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
You hush back there, guys. Oh, so close.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Just
he missed it again.
The deepest part of the yard, it's off the wall. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, number 34, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, going.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Goodrum rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. His lifetime numbers against Chacín, not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. And the runner's coming home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You got it.
Is there,
I shouldn't got.
Should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. So stepping in, Dawa Lugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
So he's probably throwing a slider, I think. Yeah.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Base hit, nice.
Gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Henry Diaz comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Victor Reyes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Okay. Thank you.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well.
7-0.
And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Now usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Jacoby Jones, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Owings is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tigers are out in front, 8-0. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman, a big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, Dero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though. That pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Here's Chris Owings now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rodriguez moving to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alfredo Bruno.
Stepping up to the plate, Alfredo Bruno. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Mercer. And the throw just does beat him in the bag. The side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain. Detroit is out in front, 8-0. Ready
This
for
keeps the
another
code. You
chance.
take your
Ronnie
favorite,
Rodriguez. He'll
favorite
start
home
things out in the top half of the second.
That's so
Even though
funny.
they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
Right fielder.
And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, number 34.
Now at the plate, number 34. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
A solo shot by Aaron Rodgers.
A solo shot here to left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Up next for the
Stepping
Tigers,
in now, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer.
Oh, he took a big swing at this one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
God,
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
That was close.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. This is line to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Dawa Lugo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make
what a play! Wow!
Catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning.
Ooh, that is a beauty.
Baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Doug Craig.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Nice catch by Fan. Wow.
And he struck him out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Travis. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
This is for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Travis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Come on, guys.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Neil Burnside.
Striding into the box, Neil
We'll be back,
Burnside.
folks, for a minute. Well, actually, after this at-bat is over.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Fouled away.
Alright,
Zimmerman comes set. Here it is on 0-2. High and deep down the
No way.
field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Damn it.
Sends it out of play.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
What the heck, man? This guy is tough to get, though.
Now another 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Jones.
What a
Trouble
ball
with
it
this
is.
one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again.
Alright, guys, I'll be back. Hey, I'll be back in a minute,
All
guys.
set to
Stick
begin.
around. Sorry about that, guys.
Third inning in this one.
Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Standing in, Jacoby Jones. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Millar ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
All right, come on, guys.
The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for round number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Ah, come on.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Come on.
Ready with the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Foul
And
ball.
he'll track it down. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, but they still hold a 10-0 lead.
Whoa, he just shattered the bat right there. Whoops.
Now batting, number 40. He ready for his first plate appearance.
The shortstop, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to right field. Goodrum has a read on it. 1 away.
Oh,
Batting
wow.
ninth, the third baseman, Connie Russell.
Stepping into the box, Connie Russell. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up.
Oh, shit.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bobby Millar.
Striding in, Bobby Millar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Niko Goodrum.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box now, number 34. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Come on.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeimer.
Ready for another shot now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out to the ivy. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he is out at third.
Oh, what?
Credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
You gotta be kidding me.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Owings.
That ball is gone. Oh, holy crap.
So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
What's up? Who's watching? Please subscribe to my channel. Please.
Now batting.
Thank you.
Third baseman.
In now, Dawa Lugo. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases.
Come on.
Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Alright, guys.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. Line drive to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tigers lead it 12-0.
Hey, I got 2 people watching. Nice.
In now, Chris Owings.
Leading up
He's
for
0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Greg Owings.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
No.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate.
How was that a
2
terrible
strikes on the
pitch?
guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Swing and a flare toward right, and he will reach
Look
down
at
and
that.
pluck this
Nice
one off
play,
his shoe
though.
chops. A fine play there for the
Now
first down.
batting, left fielder, Alfredo Bruno.
So striding forward now, Alfredo Bruno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. On his waiting on the breaking ball there and
boy.
sends it to deep right field.
Gone.
See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Man, about time, dude. Gardner is like, are you serious, dude?
A solo shot here to straightaway
Oh my
right
God, that's
field.
funny.
But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
You still down 11 1, dude. Man, oh man, that's crazy.
Into the
right
box,
fielder,
Doug
number 4.
Craig.
Doug.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Gets the fastball by him here.
Strike
He's
2.
in control 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than
Now
others. But the best
the
ones
first
forget
baseman.
about them as soon as the next guy
Yeah.
digs into the batter's box.
Yeah.
He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Sam Travis. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers lead this one 12-1.
All right.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. He
started
steps
though.
in
Dude,
off
that
a
wasn't
base
a
hit in his
single.
last at-bat.
Jacoby Jones.
First offering on its way. Swing,
Oh, boy.
high drive, left field and deep.
No
Bruno
way.
Going back.
Gone.
Gone. To
Oh
lead
my
off
God,
the
make it
inning.
4 for 4 tonight. My God, Jacoby. Haha.
A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues.
Nice.
Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches
Oh,
by both
White.
lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident,
And
and
he
it's
had to
coming
throw
to
a base
fruition
hit.
tonight.
My God,
And
dude.
Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas.
Now
Hey,
batting.
he's going to have to mix it
The
up a
second
little bit
baseman.
more because they are on his stuff.
Rodriguez.
Do you hear him like, oh. All right.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
No way.
There's
Oh,
Owings
fine.
to make the play, and that's the first out.
Dude, I thought you were going to make that one a home run, too. Phew. That's crazy, y'all.
Now batting, right fielder, Nico
Good
Goodrum.
one.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Owings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 34.
Next for the Tigers, number 34. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
No way.
But it's off the wall in the deepest part of the yard.
Go, Miguel, go. He's in.
The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. He pulls
15-1, guys. Holy crap. What a blowout.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
So striding in, Jordy Mercer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I'll just let him get a strike, guys, to make him feel real good about it.
This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter.
Have them little
you can tell
comments
by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all.
Maybe not.
He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Owings is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 15-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gorky Hernandez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Lugo over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Neil Burnside.
Ready now, Neil Burnside. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Neil Burnside.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, number 40.
Settling in now, number 40 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Zimmerman's ready. First pitch on the way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Wow.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field.
Base hit, finally. They finally, saying like Brown got base hit.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens.
Inside the park home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside of Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Connie Russell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Bobby Millar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a deep drive.
Oh boy,
and it ain't
that's not good.
Back.
Gone. Oh man.
It's
15-4, guys. Detroit over.
But they're gonna need a few more here.
It's a different type of team of Red Sox, though. But I don't know. There's like nothing else I can say it for. But Sox over with an 11 now. That ball is way out of here and gone. What a play.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Chris Owings. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. Detroit is out in front, 15-4. Benji Kuhn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings.
Please, against my Tigers, bring it on, buddy. You guys are down like 11 wins.
Digging in once again, Dawel Lugo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Dawel Lugo.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Bruno arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
He caught off the first out of the inning.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
If we're just turning in, guys, the Tigers are up 15-4 in this game. They scored 8 straight ones in the first inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Oh, this guy is having a heck of a night, though.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jacoby Jones. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Designated hitter, Miguel.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Should let him go or maybe not?
Ready with the 0-2.
Maybe not. Yep.
The line, that's a base hit into left field.
The batter, the second baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now both runners are breaking.
No way.
In the air down the right field line.
Oh.
And no one will track it down. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. You can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Into the box now, Alfredo Bruno. He's in 1 for 2 with
this guy hit a home run.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on a speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Doug Craig, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I think we beat my Tigers, right?
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
God,
that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Sam Travis. Popped up.
No way,
has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Reyes giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Whew, nice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gorky Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gorky Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Bruno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Catcher, Neil Burnside.
Stepping up now, Neil Burnside. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
So we got Hernandez on first and Bruno at second.
Now the 0-1. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Back here on MLB Network.
Yes, so I am myself. They score 8 1 in the first inning.
As we check our
2 on the
game
second,
summary to see how
2
we've
on the
gotten to
fourth,
where we
3 in
are.
the fifth. So that's where we stand at 15-4. The scores.
Digging in now, Niko Goodrum. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Goodrum.
So can you make another one for in this ball game, or can
He's
you?
ready. Here's the first
We'll
offering.
find out.
Hit well on the ground to first.
No, good then.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3
Niko Goodrum
unassisted.
is out.
Now batting, number 34.
Ready once again, number 34. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left.
That ball
Does he
is
have another
done.
one? He does. It's another home run.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
A solo shot here to
16-4.
left. His second
What
of the
a-
game
man,
as
what
they
a
just
score.
continue
Woo.
to pour it on here.
They are pulling in on you. 16-4, guys. Back up by 12. Dang, man. Man, he killed it out of there. The get over, and he got it. It's gone. You can hear that sound from the back
Into
to
the
the
box now.
You
Jeimer
hear that
Candelario
little sound, that little crack sound?
hit in the air out to center field. Owings is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
No way.
On the move. He's
Ooh,
got it. A
quiet.
great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tigers lead this one 16-4. Stepping in, number 40 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit hard on the ground at second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
No, what? The
Hey guys, there had to be something
Oh,
in the
base
scouting
hit.
report
What the
right
heck,
there. For him to
dude?
be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Russell.
What?
Stepping in now, Connie Russell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A late swing on the slider, and quickly
Back
it's
to
0-2.
guys.
A pause, and the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jones. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the second baseman, Bobby Millar.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Millar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now that's popped up. Candelario in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Greg Owings.
So coming to the plate, Chris Owings. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Dawel Lugo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
All right, here we go. Here's the pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And it's fouled away. Lugo gets his lead at first, nobody out.
No, it's our house.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Lugo is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Now in the box, Jacoby Jones. He went deep back in the 5th.
Let's see if we can make it 6 for 6 tonight.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left.
He did 6 for 6. My God.
Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Jacoby Jones is coming right.
It's a triple to give him the cycle.
Miguel.
So that completes the cycle. He needed the toughest part of it, and he got it.
Yeah, good for him. And I'll tell you, there was no way he was pulling up at second. When you've got a chance to do something rare and historic, like hitting for the cycle, you go for it. He did, and he's going to be celebrating after this game.
Julio Nunez enters now in a mop-up role as they try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Miguel Cabrera.
He had it from
That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in 1 game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far.
I'm gonna do another game like this one here. I'm gonna do like 3 games on here actually.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a ground-out victim last time up. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineup for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 19-4. Coming to the plate now, Alfredo Bruno.
Leading up for the Paw Sox, the left fielder, Alfredo Bruno.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's popped up. Lugo on the move, but this will land untouched. Ready on 1 and 2. Liner toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
The right
A
fielder,
look at our
number
9 scores thus far. Already 7 home runs between these 2 clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Doug Craig. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Now still at 1-2. The 1-2. Is a wing and a miss. He struck him out.
Come on, man.
That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Sam Travis. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3.
He's like, come on. That's funny, though.
Swing.
Oh, no way. No way.
And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Goodrum is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Tigers lead it 19-5. Number 34 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Bam! Done!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent in the air to straightaway central. There's Owens to make the play, and that's the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now to the plate, Jordy Mercer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Fail.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Okay, second out. Oh.
The batter,
Okay,
third base, Dawel Lugo.
come on.
Digging in, Dawel Lugo working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Millar has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. One more shot coming up. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Detroit is out in front, 19-5. Into the box, Neil Burnside starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Digging in and looking for more, number 40. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Burnside aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
What?
The third baseman, number 13, Connie
How is he?
Russell.
What?
At the plate, Connie Russell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
How did he? What the heck, man?
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Come on, man.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
Right
now.
two.
1 out and a runner on second base. Maybe trying to make the fastball.
Don't have
Well,
to
he needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes it.
Whoa.
So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Bobby
So the
Millar.
lineup flips over and digging in, Bobby Millar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Boy,
First and second now, one man out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Fred Owings.
At the plate, Chris Owings. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Zimmerman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base. So they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Okay, let's go, guys.
In now, Alfredo Bruno, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
What a long game, guys.
And this ball swung out and hit to center field.
That will be the game, guys.
There to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be
That's
honest. I
a
didn't think he had
long
9
game.
innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
19-6 in this one today. Detroit cash in with 29 hits.
Ooh,
George Zimmerman is credited with the win. Ulysses Chassin was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
19-6 the final score, guys. 29 hits, no errors. 6 runs and 10 hits on no errors. I'm James Paul, guys. See you next time, guys. For more MLB, guys. Bye-bye.
The winning pitcher is Jordan.
What a game. Holy crap. What's this, though? Okay, I don't know why that's... Alright, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.